Alright guys, here's another video I promised. So this is a kind of taken off Color Ups video. I just watched that earlier today or yesterday or whatever. I think today actually, this morning. He was basically comparing, I guess he was not complaining, but people were complaining on his video about how he's dumb if he doesn't take max odds. So he was kind of comparing people who has max odds and a person who doesn't have any odds. So I'm gonna make a little variation on that video. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna play on a 3, 4, 5 odds table, similar to what you'll find on the strip. Outside of the Cromwell, which is like 100 odds or whatever, but you know that's way too much. So we'll just do 3, 4, 5. So 3 times odds, 4 times odds, and 5 times odds. One person is only going to be playing pass and max odds. The other person is not going to be playing pass line. Therefore, he can't take odds on that. But the amount that goes back here, the other shooter, like if he does, like it's a 6, so he would have $60. So he have $10 on the pass, $50 behind it for 5 times odds. I'm going to put, for the other player, is going to be up here. It's going to be whatever amount I can get to that's going to get me to $60 up here, probably 59 or something, because I'm gonna put an extra unit on the point. So if it was let's say a 6, then I'm gonna go 18, 15, 12, and 15, and that adds up to whatever that's up to. I'll count it when I have it up there. So I'm gonna be using the 3V, just a normal 3V set. Pretty much anybody who will. You know, if anybody, you see somebody set dice at the table, typically they're going to set like a 3V set, so 3, 6, 3, 2. You got 6s and 8s all the way around. And yeah, here we go. So we're going to go, we're buying it with $400. So we got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So this is a shooter that's not going to be playing anything other than pass and max odds. He's going to start on the pass line. This other non-shooter is going to be playing the same amount that the first shooter has, but he's going to be playing it on the numbers itself. All right, here we go. Now you guys know my feeling on playing odds. I personally don't like it, even though I still do it. I don't feel in the long run that it makes you money, even though statistically it will. It's a hard 4. It's 2-2. So 3 times odds, it's going to be $30. On a 4 or 10, we are going to go 44 inside, so we're going to have 10, 12, 10. So we're going to be putting more money down on a 4 or 10 because we're going to have $4 extra up here. So we got 44 up here, and we got 30 on odds, and then $10 on the pass. It's $40. So we're going to be just slightly off. Can you see that? Yeah, hard 4. We're going to be slightly off on a 4 and 10. The other ones we should be pretty much even, maybe down $1 or something like that. So. Wow, that's hard. That's a hard 10. So the win's nothing. Makes no difference. We don't have any numbers on 10. Pretty interesting strategy. I was practicing this a little bit earlier, and I actually did come up a little bit. It's an 8, so we're gonna win on our place bet over there. We're gonna win $14. I actually was up on the person only playing pass and odds. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, because that's the lowest house edge you can have or something if you just do pass and max odds. But yeah, I was up I think $40 on the person only playing pass and odds, and the other person I was up only like $4. So definitely won more money only playing pass and odds. But you know, we don't always roll the same, right? That's a 9, so it's another $14 win. gonna drop them 1 for 15. So we want a 6, and we have a bunch of 1s here. Five, 1, 6. So again, we're doing 3D. It's gonna be 3, 6, 3, 2. 6 and 8s all the way around. So another 6. We're gonna drop 1 for 15. 15. We're not gonna, pull our bets. We're not gonna go up a unit, or we're gonna keep it pretty simple, pretty easy, and we'll just see how it plays out, right? Again, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of passing odds. They're just at the tables, you don't see a lot of points hit. Obviously that's a 7. It's a 7 out. Obviously, if you have a shooter that's making 3, 4 points on the same roll, and you have max odds down, you're gonna make a lot of money. But I personally don't see that at the table. It's always 0.7 out, or a couple of it's a 7. So back here, so all this loses, obviously. But we did make some money on the top here. We get 6s and 9s and stuff like that. Alright, so we're gonna go back here. The pass line, this is off. It's a 9. Alright, so on the 9s, we're actually going to do 15 on the 9. And I believe it's 10, 12, 12 on the rest. We'll add that up. Let's see what it comes down to. So that's 4 times odds, so we're going to do 40, 25, 35, 40. So we got 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 45, and then 4, 4, 49. So we're about $1 off. Right, it's 15.30. Yeah, that's right. We'll keep it under. It's a 5. It's a $14 win. Now, if this comes out ahead either way, I mean, you never know what you're going to get at the crap table, right? Somebody's a good shooter, they're going to make their points. Somebody's a terrible shooter, they're going to 0.7 out. Or they may just hit a lot of box numbers, inside numbers, and money on there. But if they're consummate, there's a point, there's a 3, 6, 9. So we're going to win $60 in odds, 50, 60 for the back end. And we're going to win 10 up here. This is going to be off. We're going to win 21 on there, on our point. 21 for that one. So we made money both ways because we hit a point. On the 4 and the 10, it's a little more difficult. If you hit the point on the 4, since we're not hedging that point, right? We're not really hedging, but we're not putting money on that point. We're keeping money inside. So if they hit a lot of 4s and a lot of 10s in their points, the person passing odds is gonna make a lot more money than you will, definitely, because that pays 2 to 1, and you're not making money off that hit. Off of 5, 6, 8, and 9, we got at least 3 units on it, so we're gonna win some money on there. So it's not gonna be a loss, but it's not like we're not gonna make any money. It's 8. So we're gonna take this down. We're gonna go up a unit on the 8. Right, so we got this is 50, right? 50 50 to win 60, so it's 5 times odds. So we got 50, 60, 10, 20, 30, 45. So we can probably go up. I think I had it 15, 15 to kind of match what we have on the other shooters. So we got 30, 45, 50, 5, and then 60 bucks savings. So we got $5 in ones there. Am I doing that right? Yeah, 5-3, 5-3-8. Let's see. It's getting hot in here. That's a 7 out. 7 out. It's a 5-2. It's kind of like I'm in Vegas again. It's .70 now. That's crazy. All this does is, obviously, we lost on both ends, right? This goes away, this goes away, back up here, and we roll again. It's way too hard. It's 7 though. So, we're not playing pass on one shooter, but we are on the other, so we win there. It's a good win for him. Six, 3-2, still doing it. It's a pretty good throw. It's an 8. 50 bucks in odds. Going back up. 3 units on the 5 and 9, 3 units on the 8, and 2 units on the 6. You can change that around, right? You can put, 4 units on the 8, 3 units on the 6, and then leave the 5 and the 9, 2 units. Just kind of play around with that. Obviously, the 6 and 8 are going to come up more, and the 8's it's a good point. You can hit the point, and if you have 4 units on there, you win 28 bucks. So it's pretty good. We'll keep it like that. This is what I thought of in my head as I was setting this up. So. It's a yo. It doesn't give us anything. When I was in Vegas, one of the guys I usually go with, and he goes crazy on those yos and those hot bets. 3-way craps, just like $15. 3-way crap. We would have won there on 3-way crap, right? It's 12. But man, he goes insane. And then at the end of the night, it's like, damn, I'm down, $2,000. I'm like, yeah, because you kept doing fucking hot bets and those one-roll bets. I mean, yeah, he only remembers the wins. It's like, man, but I was hitting them. I was like, no, you weren't. You maybe hit that one out of like 15 times. So you're still dead. It's 7. That's a loss. And he complains that he lost like all this money. And I was like, yeah, because you're doing dumb shit. If you don't do dumb shit, maybe you'll still be down, but not minus by as much. 5, 2, 7. Chips out of the way. Alright, that was a bummer. I lost all that after all that setup. I think we're probably down at this point. Since those .7 outs keep happening to me. It's a 6. We have another 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll get some good rolls in here. So $50 odds. 3 units on the 6. 3 units on the 5 and 9. 2 units on the 8. we don't 7 out so quickly this time. Well, I don't have a good feeling about this roll, so let's see. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I didn't have a good feeling about it. It's a loss again. Jesus, 0.7 out, 0.7 out, just over and over. It's crazy. There's so much money on that shit. You know, you hope to hit like a few box numbers, right? 1 or 2 box numbers to try and make that money back so you don't lose much. But man, you can't really do nothing about those 0.7 outs. Well, those come hard. What do we got here? 16. We got time for one more, I guess. Go back up here. We're definitely gonna be down this video. Well, hey, you know, I'm gonna post it. You know, I'm not trying to lie to people. I'm not trying to say, look, this is how you can make $10,000 for crap sale, or turn $100 into 1,000 or some shit. It is what it is. It's another 6. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to buy chips. $50 for chips. And more ones. Alright, so that's again, I have to buy hundreds as a $100 chip. $50 in odds. Just $7. So this is probably the last we're down here. Yeah, we're definitely down. We're down 200 here. 4, 2, 6. Oh shit, it should be, let's see, 3, 3, 2, 3. Right, 30, 45, 55, 60 to match. That's the other guy that's just playing passing odds. It's a 5. That's a $21 win. 7 to 5, right? Yeah, $21. At least we didn't get 0.7 out. That's good. So Jesus, it's a 7. I'm just not rolling good at all today. It's great. I'm glad I went out the craft sale because that'd be done. That would definitely be done. Well, we're at what, 17, 18 minutes? Long enough video, right? So let's count them up. I think we're probably even on these. So this is the pass and odds guy. He's got 100, 75, $20 he's got left in his pocket. He's gonna walk off the table with $20. The other guy's got 200, 23, 223. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So the other guy lost 200. He lost, what was that, $77? Or 177? I don't know. You guys figure that out. So pretty much even. You know, not even money, but even between the two and how much they actually lost. Really depends on how many points you're gonna hit for this guy to make it. But if you're 0.78 out like I did like 3 times in a row, you know, both of these are gonna lose money. You just came out slightly ahead on the one not playing the pass, not playing the odds. You know, the statistics are there. You know, it's the lowest house edge when you play the pass line and then you play odds, max odds on it. You know, if you had infinite money, infinite time, your casino's only gonna take you for, you know, a percentage point here or there, right? But most people don't have that. Most people go and play for a couple days, and they're playing within that, you know, what they can get out of that certain amount of time and certain amount of bankroll, right? average that out over, 50, 60 years, yeah, maybe you'll be a couple of percentage points behind the casino at that point, right? But I don't know. Again, my feeling, I'm gonna do another one of these videos with a different dice set and see how it comes out. But I just don't see the value, especially in maxing odds like that. Even though statistically it's the better bet. But whatever. This isn't final, right? Just what I did here doesn't mean jack shit. It was just what this session came out to be, right? You came out ahead on by not doing passing odds just in this 20 minutes video, right? So we'll see. I'll do another one with I don't know, probably let's do a 2V set. Let's do a hard set, 2-4-2-4, or 2. Yeah, 2-4-2-4. We'll do a hard set. Do that. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks.